Can you say a little bit, can you say something about guilt? Because I'm suffering from I guess a mental problem where I see that I find it difficult to forgive a family member. So the adult would tell me, with the adult in me, the intellect would say that, oh, I need to forgive, and but then I find myself emotionally not able to. So the right action, however, from the intellect would be to forgive and to try to maybe rekindle the relationship again and try to do the right thing. But emotionally, I seem to be incapable of doing it. So, and I think the conflict that I have is that intellectually, I think I should forgive or apologize or make a step forward to this family member and try to amend and fix the situation, but emotionally there's an incapability of doing it. So there's a bit of a conflict of the outer action would be to do the right thing, but internally there's almost like a not capable of doing it.
So you want to forgive him, forgive them.
Yes.
But you cannot forgive them.
Exactly. And the suffering comes from thinking that I have to, or like that is the right thing to do. I should be actually, by now should be actually already.
Whatever may be the situation, some bitter situation may be there, and with regarding to the bitter situation, you might have some wound in your mind. And whenever you have the thought about the thing, you may have some anger upon the other person. That you may not forgive the other person. But here, whatever comes in your mind, it is in the form of thought. So whatever comes in the form of thought, you don't mind that. So whatever comes in the form of thought, it will go away naturally. But whenever you ride upon the thought, either to take a revenge or either to forgive, then you will make the thought into thinking. So if you do not convert the thought into thinking, then you need not do any other thing. So the main thing is that whatever may be the thought, let it be the thought. What the thought may be it may create some thought may take you to revenge something or do something against them. But whatever may be the thing, let it be like this. Or the thought may tell you that I have to forgive them. So whatever may be, you need not give attention to the thought. You should not manipulate the thought. You need not ride upon the thought. You should not activate the thought. Whatever may be the thought, let the thought comes and go on its own way. But thinking, when you are free from the thought, then you have the thinking. The thinking, when you take the thinking, what you have to do? But you have to decide. So when you decide like this, whether you have to give importance to their grievances or not, that you have to decide. That means you are not deliberately you are not going to take any revenge upon the other person. If you are not having any idea to take revenge, then you need not worry about that. So if you have the idea to take revenge, then only you have to think about that. If you have no idea to take revenge, then you need not think about that. But in spite of that, thought may come unconsciously, but you don't mind the unconscious thought. It comes and goes naturally. You don't ride upon the unconscious thought. The thought is not problem, but thinking about creates problem. So if the thinking is necessary, for the necessary thing alone, you can think. If it is unnecessary, you need not think. So you have to understand what is thought and what is thinking. That is enough.
And where does the guilt come in? So what is guilt?
So
Why does the guilt
if you have done a wrong, then only the guilt will be there. Otherwise there is no guilt. But at the same time, even though the guilty feeling, you need not worry about the guilt feeling. So everything comes as a thought. But whatever guilt feeling means, if you done a wrong to other person, then you have to rectify it. If it is physically possible, you may try to rectify it. But psychologically, if you feel guilty, that is a waste of energy. You need not worry about that. But physically, you have to do the correct thing. For example, if you done a wrong to other person, you have to set right to the possible extent. Physically, you have to set right. But psychologically, you need not worry about that. So, in spite of that, some guilty feeling comes, you don't mind the guilty feeling.